Freedom is the blank canvas, but alignment is the art. Everyone talks about freedom, freedom from the 9 to 5, from your hometown, from expectations. But once you actually create a freer life, you realize freedom has a cost. That's what I want to talk about today. Welcome back to the Optimistical Show. I'm recording here in Austin, but this episode isn't about Lisbon specifically. It's about what comes after you make the big move or the big change. Welcome to the Optimistical Show, home of the unconventional. If this video found you today, that is synchronicity. I'm your host, meesh, eco like the earth. Here you will find glimpses and deep dives into unconventional lifestyles. This is a place for the messy and the magic, for the green and groovy, for the cool and the conscious. Let's be wildly optimistic and unabashedly real. This is the Optimistical Show. Shake your ass, but watch your self-awareness. Let's go. When I used to picture freedom, I imagined it like a wide open field. Endless possibility, no limits. But what I've learned is that freedom doesn't mean no structure. It means you have to build the structure. You leave the system, the job, the routine, the social circle, and suddenly there's no one telling you when to get up, when to work, when to stop scrolling. It's exhilarating and overwhelming. People see the Instagram version. Coffee on a terrace, laptop and sunlight. But the part they don't see is the internal discipline it takes to sustain that. Freedom without direction turns into drift. Freedom costs stability. It costs certainty. It costs having people who instantly get what you're doing. When you choose to live differently in another country, outside the 9 to 5, or even just on your own rhythm, you give up some of that shared language of normal life. And that can get lonely sometimes. But here's the paradox. That loneliness also forces you to build a deeper connection with yourself. I've had days in Lisbon where I felt so alive, and others where I questioned everything. And maybe both are part of the same truth. I know that my intuition was aligned to guide me here, and I also know that all my problems don't disappear. Freedom isn't about being comfortable. It's about choosing what kind of discomfort you're willing to grow through. If you go to the description or profile of wherever you're watching this, you'll see my free quiz. Where is your ideal move abroad? Go take the quiz and let me know which country you get. There's also free curiosity calls to book, so I'll see y'all somewhere soon. What I've realized is that the real goal isn't freedom, it's alignment. It's making choices that actually match who you are. Freedom is the blank canvas, but alignment is the art. So if you're on that journey, whether you're moving somewhere new, changing careers, or reinventing yourself, ask, what do I want to build inside this freedom? Because freedom alone isn't enough. It needs meaning. That's where I'm at right now, transitioning from Austin to Lisbon, learning how to make my version of freedom feel like home. If this unconventional episode resonates with you, leave a comment below. So you found my cozy corner of the internet. Stay a while. To learn more about what's happening over here, download my free PDF, 9 Ways to Explore an Unconventional Lifestyle. I welcome your comments and shares. Let's keep the curiosity and connection going. Thank you for joining me on the Optimistical Show. And remember, shake your ass, but watch your self-awareness. Paz y amor.